Want to go to the Euros part of this now?
Let's go talk Euros. Yeah, I'm not
Okay.
by any means. I am not any soccer expert.
No,
Sorry,
neither one of us are. That's why we got a fun game that we're gonna play here.
sure.
Uh,
Let's talk about. We can talk about actual football stuff too. But yeah, let's do our
okay.
fun.
No, first. Okay, let's talk about football first. First, Turkey is shit.
Oh,
Turkey lost all of their games to Switzerland, Wales, and Italy.
Italy.
Uh, uh,
That's not an easy group for Turkey, at least.
no, that's true. That's not an
That's,
easy group.
like it's overall compared to other groups in the Euro. Like that's a fairly easy group. But like it was Italy's to lose, and they didn't. So,
Shout out Italy. Italy's like one of the few fun nations to root for. I like Italy just because they're Italy. Italy's cool. I want to go see Italy. My ancestral home Scotland, not doing too well. I think they need to win Tuesday against Croatia and need help from the Czech Republic to advance to the next round. So that's probably not good. Um, Scotland tied England, which is good, but like they
that's not good.
also
That's not good for England.
no, but I think that's just who England is, and England's not winning this.
They tend to choke a lot. Yeah, I
They're
get.
they're like the Leafs of international soccer.
I,
And the other thing too is Spain is third in group, what is it, Group E. Uh, they're worse than Sweden and Slovakia. So I did not know that Sweden and Slovakia are better soccer nations than Spain.
I wouldn't say that. That's funny. I don't know about that, but let's again. It's funny you talk about Group E, and that is a weird group. But again, you look at some of the stars that are in that group. Sweden. You got Holland. No, he's Swedish, right? No,
No, he's Norwegian. Different kind of Scandinavian. Zlatan's not playing either.
Zlatan's not playing, but Poland, who's now last place, Lewandowski is their guy, and he basically
Yes.
got them the draw against Spain, right? So, and it's, I guess, again, I'm not, to be honest, I'm not a big soccer, I'm not super up on it, but it's a weird group because, again, Spain should, in theory, be in first place, and they might be if they, actually, yeah,
They they need some they need some help, I think.
but if they win and Sweden loses, then I think they're good based on depends on goal differential. But um, yeah, we'll have to see what happens. It's going to be interesting to see who comes out of that group.
The other note I have is Portugal and France to decide last spot. I think in Group F question mark.
That'll be seconds. Group F's weird. Group F is by far the group of death.
R.I.P. Hungary for having to go up against Germany, France, and Portugal in the same group.
Group. All three of those teams. Well, unless I think there's a situation where I think if Portugal loses, they need help, a lot of help to get into the knockout stage. Germany is gonna play Hungary. Somehow France and Hungary tied, or they played to a draw, which I don't know how that happened. I didn't watch the game, but
I didn't either. I'm just assuming that France isn't, even though France beat Germany, I'm just assuming that France isn't as good as we all think they are. The question is any team actually good in the Euros?
Yes. Italy, maybe.
So Italy's the only team that's actually good.
I'd also. I mean, Netherlands is 3-0, but they're an easy group.
Yeah, they played Austria, Ukraine, and North Macedonia.
I'd also say Belgium's pretty good too.
Yeah, Belgium was. I was watching them earlier. They were playing somebody.
Now that De Bruyne is back, that's because he was injured. I mean, he's here all term, but he was injured. He got injured in the Champions League final.
Yes.
So fact is, he's back, and Romelu Lukaku's playing well, and I think Thibaut Courtois, he's still goalie in Belgium.
That sounds right.
Yeah, it's looking good. I just remember this is from 2018 World Cup, but Belgium's looking good. I think Belgium's good. I'm
still picking Italy to play Scotland. That's my final.
That's your final. I like it. That's a hot take right there.
That's a bold strategy, Cotton.
I'm gonna say that is a bold strategy, Cotton. I'm gonna say Germany's gonna play Belgium. If that can even happen, I'm not sure if that's possible, but
I have no idea.
Either way, I think it'll be Germany versus Belgium. I don't like maybe we'll get our football experts on this and see what they say.
We'll get Mosquito on here at some point here
Yes.
to talk. We'll get Matthew, maybe Ralph, maybe Neil. We'll get a bunch of people who actually know what they're talking about to talk soccer, talk footy. Do you want to do our little draft thing that I had planned for this?
All right. Draft. Sure.
Okay, so pretty much Scott and I. So this Euros is different. There are 2, 4, 6, 8, 11 host cities for this year's Euros. Scott and I are gonna pick. We've never been to any of these cities, but Scott and I are gonna pick the best cities, or at least the cities we want to visit the most, in a draft. Scott, you'll go first. I'll go next, and then we'll go. Basically, we'll pick. Do you want to do 10 and leave one out, or do you want to do like 8 and leave 3 out?
Let's do 10 and leave 1 out.
All right, let's do 10 and leave 1 out.
There is one city I've actually been to, but I was 4 months old.
Okay. I have never been to Europe, so I don't know any of these cities. So pretty much to give you the rundown of Euro 2020 host cities: London, Rome, Munich, Baku, St. Petersburg, Budapest, Seville, Bucharest, yeah,
you got it. Yeah.
Bucharest, Amsterdam, Glasgow, and Copenhagen. So, Scott,
yes,
city you want to visit the most, or coolest, you think coolest city out of these? You go first with the first pick, Scott.
I do have a city I do really want to go to, but I know you're not going to pick it second. So, I'm gonna say tough. Probably Copenhagen. London's a cliche.
Ooh.
I do want to go to London. Don't get me wrong. You're probably going to pick London second overall, but Copenhagen, Denmark, beautiful city, beautiful country. To be honest, it's small, but again, Denmark's it's well off. Not
beautiful country.
Beautiful country, and Copenhagen is a beautiful city. Right on the water. It's close to Malmo, Sweden. So go watch some hockey there. But
there's a beautiful bridge when they were doing the juniors in Malmo. Yeah. They had like the beautiful bridge they were showing between Denmark and Sweden.
Yeah. Copenhagen's my pick.
All right.
Yeah, that's my first pick.
Second pick. I don't know if I was thinking London with my first pick, but I'm gonna turn the tables a little bit and see how you like me taking Amsterdam. Second. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna take Amsterdam. I read a book about Amsterdam and how like the origins of Amsterdam and how it first got started. It's a really cool city, and I'm not even talking about like the weed, the red district, or any of that sort of stuff. Cool country, also the Netherlands. I think I would like the Netherlands. I think it'd be cool to go and just bike around and just rollerblade or whatever. Just go and explore. But Amsterdam seems like
I've never seen you on a bike.
No, I think that would be really cool. I think go around Amsterdam and just explore on a bike. I know my mother and father, when they were together, they went for like, I think it was an anniversary trip. They went to Amsterdam, and my mother said she had never seen more people smoking on bikes than in Amsterdam.
That's live right there. That's good.
I think I have to master being on the bike first, and then I'll start mastering the smoking on the bike. So once I learn how to bike, then I'll start smoking on the bike. Amsterdam's my second city. Scott, what's the third pick?
Munich, Germany.
Oh, okay.
This is probably the closest city I was in. I was in a city 3-4 hours east of Munich. I want to go to Munich for my whole life. Bayern Munich is my favorite football club. The boys. Neuer's the GOAT. No, I'm just kidding. But Munich's. It's not the most beautiful city, but it's a city that there's things that I like there. It's near the Black Forest. It's South Germany, so sort of ish near the Alps. Munich, my pick.
Cool. City, I think that would be cool, or at least exciting to go to for my second pick, fourth overall. I'm gonna go with Rome. I'm gonna take Rome because Italy, I think, would be a cool country. I think I am maybe part Italian. I don't think there's any truth to that, but there is part of me that just loves pizza, red wine, sports. I think Italy would be a great country for me. I feel like I would be a great Italian.
Would you? You wouldn't love the heat, though. I mean, actually, you may be a bit.
It's the humidity that gets me. The humidity. I hate the humidity. Like the heat, I don't mind. Like I don't mind. Like it's a scorcher here in Vancouver, right? Like I don't mind the heat. It's just when it's humid, it fucking sucks.
That's actually, yeah, you would like Italy because it's just dry heat. In a
Just dry.
Mediterranean climate, right? So
And yeah, I would like. I love the heat. Rome would be awesome. I think. Cool country. I'm gonna take Rome for my second pick, fourth overall. Who do you have fifth?
fourth, fifth overall. I'm surprised. This city hasn't been picked yet. London is my fifth.
Yes. Okay.
This was definitely the steal of the draft. London is my fifth overall pick. What can we say about London? The mecca of the world in a way. No, I'm just kidding. It's not. But yeah, London's nothing else to say about it.
I would love to go visit London and go see England. I think it'd be really cool and really neat to explore.
100%. Ian, you were up sixth overall.
Sixth overall. I'm gonna take Glasgow.
Really?
I'm gonna take Glasgow 6. Because my ancestral home is Scotland. I think Glasgow has golf courses. I could at least go and do that.
The links courses are thriving and prosperous in that part of the world.
Yeah, so I think I would go do that. I can't say a lot about Scottish food. I don't know a lot about Scottish food. Bagpipes, I go play bagpipes. And I think I would have a kick-ass time. I think I could have a kick-ass time in Scotland. I've heard Glasgow Glasgow I've heard is like a bit of a boring city, which I mean, fair enough. I mean, weather-wise, it's going to be pretty wet and pretty cool.
Edinburgh is more like for the young people.
That's what I've been told. Yes.
Scotland, yeah. Aberdeen's very like quiet, very remote-ish.
Yes.
Edinburgh's the place to go if you want to go to Scotland. Edinburgh, that's where you're flying to, anyways. I think, depending on where you're coming from, but.
Possibly.
Edinburgh's a place to go. In
Scotland, not Glasgow. So are you saying I reached a bit with Glasgow?
Yes, you 100% reached with Glasgow.
All right. Who do you have seventh?
Ooh, I'm gonna say Seville, Spain.
Okay.
Again, I'm a hot weather guy. I love the heat. This weather is awesome. I'm mad I'm not outside right now, but that's okay. We have lots of summer left here in the Northern Hemisphere in Canada.
Yeah, I'm sorry I've taken you from.
No, fuck, that's all good. Yeah. Seville, Spain, my next pick. I would, if Barcelona was here, I would have taken Barcelona third overall.
Yeah, I was gonna say that's my problem with Seville is that it's like the third city I think I would visit in Spain, like out of place to visit in Spain.
Barcelona, Madrid.
Yeah. So
I'm with you there. Yeah, Seville's my seventh overall. Yeah.
It's your fourth, my seventh overall. My fourth.
Tough picks now. Tough sledding. Do you even know where Bucharest is?
It's in Romania.
Yeah, that's good.
So I'm a geography guy. All right, Bucharest is in Romania. Budapest is in Hungary. Yes. St. Petersburg is in Russia. Baku's in Azerbaijan.
Very good.
I'll say Bucharest.
Okay, in Romania, interesting.
I will say Romania. You know what? That's my outside of the box dark horse pick. I heard like there's a lot of like cool city full of culture. Like Vienna is apparently a very nice city. Prague is apparently very nice. Budapest is pretty nice as well. Bucharest, I'm gonna say Bucharest because also there's rugby in Romania. I don't know a whole lot else about Bucharest. There's probably some cool Eastern European architecture. Maybe I'll go see some Soviet stuff. Maybe back in the day. I don't know. Bucharest is my fourth pick. That's eighth overall. Scott, your final pick, ninth.
St. Petersburg, Russia.
Okay.
Russia. I'm a Canadian white male, so going to Russia might be a little interesting, but St. Petersburg is on the Europe side, which is beneficial to me in a lot of ways, and I think Russian architecture is pretty dope. Not gonna lie. And, CSKA St. Petersburg is home in St. Petersburg, Russia, so it's a good KHL team. Not that I'm there to watch hockey, but yeah, I mean, based to be honest, based on process of elimination. I've been to Baku, and I don't want to really go to one. I don't really want to go to Budapest, so I'll pick St. Petersburg.
I was gonna say that was probably the best choice out of the remaining contenders. Again, I've heard Russia. I've heard is beautiful. St. Petersburg is apparently very nice. So now it's down to me picking Baku and Budapest. I'm gonna say Baku.
Good choice.
I've never been to. What's Baku like?
I was 4 months old when I was there, so
okay.
But it's right on the Caspian Sea.
Yes, well, I was gonna say. So we've had this conversation. So Baku is like below sea level, which is probably like the one negative about it because if it floods for whatever reason.
Well, Amsterdam too. Give us 10 meters of sea level rise, and Amsterdam's underwater.
Yeah, but there's cooler stuff to do in Amsterdam than Baku.
That's fine.
But also Baku, there's an F1 race.
Because you're such a big F1 guy, right?
I'm a big F1 guy. Well, it's not really Amsterdam, but there's also a race in the Netherlands.
Do you know where it is?
Zandvoort.
Okay.
Baku. We're gonna leave out Budapest, which that seems like a bit of a mistake. I've heard, is Budapest okay?
Budapest is the capital of Hungary. I think it's okay.
Yes.
I have relatives ish from Hungary, so I should go, pay him a visit. But again, Hungary's, I don't know.
Hungary's, I've heard, is a shit country, like run by still Eastern European dictators.
Compared to some other countries in Eastern Europe, I don't think so. But
okay.
Yeah, like it's of the host cities, it's definitely down the list.
Well, I was gonna say I'm just not shit in terms of like beauty or like things to do, just in terms of who's actually running it and how the country is being operated. So there you go. There's our places we like to visit or places we think are cool. Euro 2020 host city draft.